Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I add a little bit of color around a stamped image. Sometimes I'll do this in gray, sometimes I'll use really pale blues. Today I've chosen to do a bit of yellow because it's more of a fall image, so I wanted to add a warmer color as opposed to gray or blue. So I've just chosen my Y00, my new Y0000. These are the new really pale color, and then my colorless blender. And all I'm going to do is, I'm not going to outline the entire image, I just want to kind of concentrate a bit of the color kind of around here, almost as if like the sun was kind of shining from behind. So what you do is you just kind of feather out, you start with the darkest color, which is still quite pale, and you just kind of feather it out, concentrating the most color closest to the image. And I'll do a little bit right here. And I don't want them to be the same on both sides, like the exact same amount of color. I want it to kind of be a little bit of random and just to add a nice little bit of warmth and glow to the background, and so it's not just plain white and really boring. So I feel like that is enough. Just kind of do that. Then what I'm going to do is take the next lightest color, which is this Y00, and I just kind of go over it. And that blends it out even more, because I just want it to fade out really nicely. Like so. And then finally, to completely fade it out, that's where the colorless blender comes in. And I'm concentrating the blender more on the very edges here so that it really presses the color into the cardstock and just fades it right out to white. And then that way there won't be any harsh lines, it'll just be a nice soft glow. And just lightly kind of go over the main parts of color to also soften that up. But more so, I just want to concentrate on the very edges. And that's all there is to it. Super simple. And now it's all blended out. And then if I want, I can add a little bit of the glow to just some other little areas here, just to kind of give everything that little bit of warmth. And so it doesn't look like the image is just slapped onto the cardstock in the, middle of nowhere. It just gives it a little bit more of a realistic feeling to it. So again, you start with darkest, blend a bit with the lighter color, just to eliminate any of the harsh edges. And then take the colorless blender and blend it out really well. This works. These new pale colors that the Copics come out with make doing this so much easier because they are so pale that they blend out the color. But even if you don't have them and you have, this Y00 or, the cool grays or the blues or anything, you just have to work a little harder at it. You feather out the color and then you take the colorless blender and you just have to work a little more at blending them to get them to fade out as nicely as this. So the new pale colors are awesome for that. I'm so glad I was able to get the set. But even if you can't get them or don't have them, you can just work with what you've got and use the colorless blender to just really blend them out so that you don't have that harsh edge, and then you've got that just nice soft color. Alrighty, so there is the final image with the little bit of yellow added to it. Just totally warms it up. Love how that turned out. And thanks for joining me and watching this. If you've got any comments or questions, just post them in the comment section below. Links to this image as well as the whole sugar plum stamp line and Copic markers and all that will be in the sidebar that way. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!